Om. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Yo Antah Pravishya Mama Vachamimam Prasupta Sanjeevayatyakhila Shakti Dharasvadhamna Amnyansh Hastacharana Shravanatvagadin प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समचरण सरोजं सान्द्रनीलाम्बुदाभं जघननिहितपाणिं वन्दनं वन्दनानां तरुणतुलसीमालां कन्धरं कञ्जनेत्रं सदयधवलहासं विठ्ठलं चिन्तयामि Vithalam Chintayami. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's Eknathi Bhagawat session. After 2 months, our last class was in December. And after a big break, we have resuming. Hopefully now we don't take any breaks till we complete the session. We have completed chapter 18. We have to start chapter 19. Okay. Over to you, Nikhilati. You are on mute.
Sorry. Om. Salutations to Lord Sri Ganesha. Om. Salutations to Lord Sri Krishna. 1. Om. Salutations to my Guru who is Trayambaka, Lord Shankara. You reside on the mountain called Brahmagiri. You break the 3 cities and demolish them. These cities are of the 3 gunas. You are the slayer of Cupid and the husband of Girija. I bow to you. 2. You have Damaru in your hand. This Damaru makes a sound which is Anahata and it is constantly flows the meaning of Vedas and by the 3 divisions Karma, Dhyana
Jnana,
and Bhakti. Karma, Dhyana and Bhakti.
jnana, jnana,
Action, uh, Dhyana.
jnana, jnana. It's not
Dhyana.
dhyana, it's jnana.
Oh, Jnana, sorry. Karma, Jnana and Bhakti. Action, knowledge and devotion. It is always resounding. 3. The weapon Katwanga, which is in your hand, destroys the separateness of Jiva, and you first destroy the body, and the Cupid, who is without body, burn it, and then only give you to your devotee the unity with your real nature. 4. Oh, the God with 3 eyes and the 3 symbols, who is called Trayambakeshwar, O Shankara, the embodiment of the light of the cosmos. From your feet, the Godavari river, which is the divine Ganga, flows down, pouring the whole world by its pure waters. 5. Your 2 eyes are visible, but the third eye of wisdom is hidden. You are thus a 3-eyed God who is seen by us without using our eyes. 6. You hold on to your head the moon, who is the symbol of understanding, and therefore you are called Chandrasekhara. Really, by your light only, the sun and the moon and the entire world become visible. 7. Your name Bhav is very famous, but that Bhav is illuminated by Bhavani, who is your divine power. You are Vishnu and you are Brahmadeva, and you are also Rudra, who destroys the universe at the end. 8. You are the Rudra of the time of total destruction. You are the ocean of energy. You are the embodiment of goodness. You are the real Sadguru. You destroy the form and the name of all beings and make them into one total unity. 9. O Guru Raya, by utter faith, when we take your name as Shiva, Shiva, and surrender ourselves to your feet, you show us your own real being, which is united with you, and thus the relationship of Guru and disciple comes to an end. 10. Where is the place for Jiva when our reality is experienced? The three factors with the three gunas disappear and the self-joy only remains embracing itself. 11. One cannot control the exclamation of that super joy. The essence of that self-joy is the 11th skanda of this Purana. 12. Even more important commentary on that self-joy is in this 19th chapter. This is supported and proved by standards of scriptures. 13. When that commentary is heard, the supreme joy surges up tremendously. Therefore, Eka Janardana requests the listeners to pay attention. 14. The Lord Sri Krishna had told to Uddhava that in the 17th and 18th chapters, the various features and duties pertaining to the Varna and Ashrama in the effort to convince Uddhava that through performance of the relevant duties, the realization of Brahman is possible. 15th, in this 19th chapter, the Lord is telling the character of renunciation required to achieve the self-knowledge. 16. The man in freedom has no duties compulsory. Therefore, the Lord Sri Krishna will give the answers to the questions of Uddhava regarding self-control, etc. 17. When the Pandit reads Shastras, etc., and speaks about the unreality of the world on the support of that bookish knowledge, his teaching is simply a verbal expression. It is not backed by his self-knowledge. 18. A man remembers that he has to go to the east. If he is misguided by confusion, he actually walks towards the west, but thinks that he is going to the east as intended. 19. When he becomes aware of his mistakes, he turns to the east properly. 20. The misguided man's action is like a bookish knowledge, and the resuming his travel to the east is like knowledge born of self-realization. 21. Then he realizes in his own life that what he reads or hears from Vedanta, and this is the sign of self-realization. Please remember this. 22. So long as self-experience is not achieved, one should not stop listening to and doing meditation upon the sermons of learned sages, etc., and constant recollectedness should be practiced. 23. Only when direct realization takes place, then the cognizance of this world is understood to be false, the perceptible objects disappear, and the ideation dissolves. 24. He who has gained this stage may only leave aside his inquiry and pursuit of knowledge. The Lord further said,
श्रीभगवानुवाच यो विद्याश्रुतसम्पन्नः आत्मवान् नानुमानिकः मायामात्रमिदं ज्ञात्वा ज्ञानं च मयि सन्न्यसे.
Meaning of the verse, one who is having knowledge and is learned, who is realized soul, not only merely depending on the words and logic, should know that all this world is only Maya and surrender the knowledge into me. 25. The Lord Sri Krishna said, the man who is well versed in Vedas and scriptures, who is given to learning, listening, and meditating, who has realized the knowledge of Brahman. 26. Where realization is such that his illusion about this world is dissolved as easily as the illusion of a serpent on a rope is destroyed as soon as the rope is visualized. 27. As the toy king and the toy queen play a game fictitiously as guided by the puppet player, he knows that the Prakriti and the Purusha are also toys placed before the man's mind. 28. There are many colorful pictures painted on a wall, but at base there is only one wall. Similarly, he knows that the whole creation is one, though there are many creatures. 29. Just as there is no bondage of any number of activities done in the dream state after a man awakens, so also for him, the notion that I am Jiva, this is Prana, or I am doing a certain work is also false. 30. When a man is in this state, it is called pure realization of Atman. Oh Uddhava, please remember that what is called self-experience is this state. 31. On the topmost devotee from the Satvata race, there is no more sign of this state. It is a state of joy without any relationship with the objects of senses. This is the real character of self experience. 32. O Uddhava, my great devotee, when there is only verbal knowledge without any backing of experience, it is called conjectural knowledge. A sorry,
Curious.
vicarious experience. 33. A man in whose experience there is no scope or place for imagination is always in a state of joy, constantly experiencing Atman. Only such a man may leave aside his means of acquiring knowledge and the knowledge which always results in one-sided attention. 35. The wonder of it is, though he may not intentionally drop it, his inquiry automatically disappears. It is like a moon and the stars fading away at the time of sunshine. 36. For example, the goddess of Ahiravana begins to run away as she sees Hanuman coming towards her. What of other ghosts? They cannot dare stand before him. 37. Similarly, when a man realizes me, the bondage itself disappears. How can the knowledge in duality linger any longer? 38. When the man experiences unity with me, there is neither bondage nor freedom. Both are false. Knowledge gained through any efforts has no place there. 39. So, in that state, knowledge and meditation disappear themselves without the necessity of dropping them. Lord said, 49, 40, the Lord said, even then the man of self-knowledge has still great love for me.
ज्ञानिनस्त्वहमेवेष्टः स्वार्थो हेतुश्च सम्मतः स्वर्गश्चैवापवर्गश्च नान्योऽर्थो मृदुते मद्ऋते प्रियः.
Meaning of
Madrite
the
without other than me. Mat rute. Rita is without mat rute.
Meaning of the verse, to a man of wisdom, I am the only beloved. I am recognized to be his goal, as well as a means of accomplishing it. I am his heaven and his liberation too. No object other than me is dear to him. 41. The men of knowledge love me very earnestly as the joy of mind in unity with me. A non-dual state. O Uddhava, please listen to the nature of that love. 42. I am self-evident Paramatman who is very dear to me or to men of knowledge. They consider me as the highest thing to be achieved in this world. And I am their life and breath. I am the lotus navel, O Narayana. 43. There is for them no heaven higher than myself, and I am their liberation and their Atman. 44. I am Paramatman Narayana, who am all their religion, penance, and their goal and aspiration. They have no eyes for anybody else than me, Narayana. 45. As nothing else is to them higher and more sacred than me, they are the most pure minded devotees who have reached my cosmic energy manifestation. 46. For them, I, the Supreme Person, is the desire, the desireless spiritual life and liberation. They therefore always remain in the original and endless state of bliss in their Atman. 47. As they love me ardently, I am always in return love them very dearly. About this, the Lord is telling further to Uddhava.
ज्ञानविज्ञानसंसिद्धाः पदं श्रेष्ठं विदुर्मम ज्ञानी प्रियतमोऽतो मे ज्ञानेनासौ बिभर्ति माम्.
Meaning of the verse, those whose mind is purified through knowledge and self-realization are able to know my supreme glory. The man of wisdom understands me and holds me in his heart, and therefore he is the dearest devotee to me. 48. Unless a man attains knowledge of the self and of the creation, I cannot be reached in my original nature. Unless a man attains knowledge of the self and of the creation, I cannot be reached in my original nature. 49. What is knowledge? What you listen to from your guru is self-knowledge. And the experiences of that in your practical life is called knowledge of the creation or vijnana. 50. For example, suppose we cook some food, but unless we taste it, we cannot know whether it is salty or pungent or bitter. The state of not knowing the taste personally is called mere wordy knowledge. 51. And Vijnana is the actual tasting of the food and knowing whether it is bitter, etc. 52. Similarly, these two, namely the
Jnana
Jnana
and Vijnana.
and Vijnana, make it possible for the men to know me as I am, and therefore I love them. 53. Learning of Vedas or logic or religious sciences or philosophy does not lead towards knowing me as I am. But I love that man more than anybody else who knows me as I am. 54. I love him so much that I protect him at every moment and at every step by my power, and I offer my whole life for his welfare. 55. I supply him whatever he needs without his demanding and without delay, and further, I prevent and remove all his possible calamities. 56. I stand ready to protect him in front as well as the back, and also by both sides and around him to protect any troubles that may confront him, much as I am really sold out to his love. 57. Eknath says, now the Lord is going to tell Uddhava the greatness of self-knowledge by which the devotee becomes dear to him.
तपस्तीर्थं जपोदानं पवित्राणीतराणि च नालङ्कुर्वन्ति तां सिद्धिं या ज्ञानकलया कृता.
Meaning of the verse: penance, pilgrimage, mantras, charity, and other purificatory actions do not enable a man to attain that state which is possible only through knowledge. 58. All other practices do not bring about that purity which a small part of knowledge can give. O Uddhava, you are intelligent. Please listen to the greatness of knowledge. 59. Even if one practices penance surrounded by 5 fires, or goes to the places of pilgrimage like Triveni, or repeat various chants, or gives in charity many things which are like a cow, a piece of land, or some grains. 60. Or observes many other performances like duties, both routine and occasional, which the scriptures lay down, or practice yoga or sacrifice in yajnas, which are said to purify the performer. 61. No doubt these things give purity to a great extent, but all that is not equal to a small portion of the purity given by the knowledge. 62. What can be easily affected through a moment of self-knowledge cannot be gained by these, even by the end of the world. 63. The Lord now advises such knowledge which is so purifying should be obtained for worshipping me.
तस्माज्ञानेन सहितं ज्ञात्वा स्वात्मानमुद्धव ज्ञानविज्ञानसम्पन्नः भज मां भक्तिभावितः.
Meaning of the verse: O Uddhava, you should worship me, enriched with this self-knowledge and material knowledge with real devotion. 64. O Uddhava, you should therefore realize that by the flow of pure self-knowledge, the sense of separate jiva is sublimated and it becomes Paramatman. 65. Knowledge means the understanding that the soul jiva and the Paramatma are one, and practical knowledge is actually to experience the unity of both and enjoy it. 66. Thus, enriched with this knowledge and experience, one should worship me. Please listen to the signs of such worship. 67. In this worship, whatever the man sees, he recognizes me, it immediately becomes a devotee of undivided attention in that object. Undivided attention in that object. 68. This worship is continuous. It is not broken by the change of state of consciousness, neither the waking, the dream, or deep sleep. 69. Even when he forgets me, he sees me in that state of forgetting. So neither remembering nor forgetting remains there. 70. Thus, such devotee that does not perceive anything, anywhere, anything other than me. And this is called the pure devotion.
We can pause over here for today. We'll keep that for tomorrow because that will be the leading the topic change with the verse.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh, this
beautiful
is
reading.
so beautifully explained everything. And the way Shiva is described, every time he says that it is not the rituals or the things we do, it is the knowledge which makes us attain that Paramatma. And every verse, he says it in a different with the same meaning. It really moved me today very much, Vaishnav.
Mm.
That
It's
knowledge,
like a
self
12th chapter, Gita 12th chapter.
bhakti
Moses.
yoga.
This is really beautiful. And even today's Narayaniam first verse, which we did. World is there, but who is there with him is what who will get it. Same thing, same thought came in this.
Beyond the three gunas. Here also he says it's beyond the three gunas.
And with to him, who is his favorite? That knowledge, that Nirguna, who is Tadarubhajat, hold the Lord in the shape and form and to reach the formless and shapeless. It's so beautiful.
And I always remember the temple which you described, that the place it is space where you have to see.
Yeah.
It is so beautifully done, that temple. They might have gone to that stage to build that temple.
Mm. Formless.
Formless.
Yeah. Parabrahman Setu.
So to attain that, even still we cling on to some form of to grow that bhakti in us.
There's no wall, there's just the space. Just the space. The temple is only the space, no form, no deity there. Ah, good. And so many things, it's in the nature of love he has talked about. How jnana and vijnana he has, which devotee is going to become dear to him. Oh, he just kept on saying that. Beautiful.
And it's like misguided action is like knowledge, self knowledge, and you come to the real, it is called knowledge. How we, so the OV 2023, then 26 also is so beautiful.
Serpent rope example, wall
Then again,
painting
twenty-eight
example,
also.
dream example. All these examples are really beautiful. Great. Sajivji, tomorrow you would read? You will there? Will you there tomorrow?
Okay.
Let's go for the closing prayers and meet tomorrow. Hopefully, there are no vignas in our Monday to Friday, Thursday sessions so that we complete this Bhagavatam. Parallelly, you open the Bhagavad to see the verse. We have Narayaniam first step, right? That online Narayaniam first
Yeah,
step.
yeah, correct.
So below that, if you'll see option, there is Bhagavatam over there. In that Bhagavatam, verse by verse, they have given bite-sized meaning. And it is very beautiful. So please follow that as well. So our Bhagavatam, we will reach 11th canto whenever. Now we are in 3rd canto. But these verses are from Bhagavat. The Sanskrit, what portion we are reading are Bhagavat verses. And the explanation is coming. So let's hold Bhagavat closest to us. We follow it parallelly.
Can you tell us where is it in the first step? I've opened Dashaka 97.
No, you go for the main page.
Oh, main page. Okay.
It also open simultaneously.
Oh, Bhagavatam first step.
Yeah, got it.
Yes.
Now
yes.
when you click that, you will see Canto 1, Canto 2, 3 like that.
Yeah,
Book
book
1, Book 2.
one. Book. Yeah,
So
book
now
11.
you click on Book 11. Now, if you click on book 11, you will get all the chapters.
31 chapters are there.
Yeah. So now you click 19, which we are doing now.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you will get the Bhagavat verse. What we are in a bite-sized meaning it is.
Correct.
And word by word meaning.
Yes, we have word by word.
Yeah, the same verse we read today, I think. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Yeah. So what we are reading is Bhagavatam only. We are reading Bhagavatam. We are doing our 11th canto. And the elaboration is Eknathji's commentary. Okay. So in our Bhagavatam class, we will reach whenever we have to reach because we are only in third canto. But now to go parallel with our Bhagavatam, open this to read the bite-sized meaning. And then when he is giving his interpretation, the knowledge will be deeper.
Yeah, that Jnana Vijnana Samsiddhaha Padam Shreshtham Vidurva.
When we are holding our own Bhagavat and reading from the Bhagavat, then this Eknathi Bhagavat becomes very precious. Because it is giving more details and light into the Bhagavat, which is so complex. And how simplified he has done, we'll come to know only after we know what is in Bhagavat.
Beautiful. Thank you for it.
Let's do the closing prayers, meet tomorrow. And I really earnestly pray that Monday to Thursday, let it not break. And probably like our daily Gita, I should keep this group open. So if something is happening, somebody or the other is leading it up. And we continue because it's going, if you have read in the first, it said that of all entire Bhagavatam, 11th canto is the most beautiful, which we are doing. And in that 11th canto, the 19th chapter is the most critical and beautiful, which we are doing now. So it's very important that we hold Bhagavat together and read. So now today is the first day we have started. So now you read from this Narayaniam first step because it's one step. If you open our original Bhagavad and read, there's more description coming more, but it might get complex. It might take time. We might not be regular. But something small, 2 sentences for one verse. If we can hold that much, it will become easy because this is the crux and it's a rasa of the entire Bhagavad that we are doing now, that 19th chapter. So we should not miss on this. Okay. So let's do the closing prayers. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Everyone, thank you for joining. Thank you, Deji. On Wednesday, you would be there.
Yeah, I will be there.
Wednesday reading you can do.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you for joining. Birthday girl, bless you abundantly.
Thank you so much.